Hey guys, Lindsay here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we have the April BOXYCHARM, which I'm actually pretty excited about. I haven't been as excited about the plain boxes lately, but I do know that I'm actually looking forward to the palette that's in here. It's got some fun pops of color and it's a whole like kind of very Coachella vibe. So let's go ahead and just dig right in. It's pretty much no face makeup this time with the exception of a highlighter. It's gonna be a lot of eye products and some brushes. So I'll go ahead and show you the brushes to start off with. We got another set of Luxie brushes, which I really love getting Luxie brushes in there. I really hope we'll get another mini set sometime soon because I've been using the crap out of those little tiny mini brushes that we got. So this is the Summer Days 3-piece brush set. It retails for $28. And it looks like we've got a couple different sizes of brushes in here. I assume one of them is meant to be used for the highlight, and we do have a highlighter in here. So I'm gonna use this brush for the highlight. It just says it's a small contouring brush, but with a more glittery highlight, I like a little bit of a firmer brush, so I'm probably gonna try that out. But it does look like it would be good for contouring. I already got mine on though. The other two brushes, you've got kind of a flat yet kind of fluffy brush, which would be good for like maybe packing some shadow on, and then a little tiny flat brush, which I love these for putting my shimmer on. I usually wet them and use them to put the shimmer on and get it really close to the crease. So I will use these in my eye look, and I'll use this to put the highlighter on since we have a highlighter in the box. So the highlighter that I did mention, it's an Artist Couture highlighter. We have gotten one of these before. It's the Diamond Glow powder, and mine is in the shade Purple Dream. Okay, let's see what it looks like. And it does retail for $27. Ooh, that's pretty. It's one of those like shifting colors. Oh, I like that. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was thinking it was gonna just be a straight up purple highlighter. I like that it has like a little sifter in there. That is really beautiful. Hopefully you can see that sheen. It's everywhere. Oh, yeah, it's messy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on now just because there's powder everywhere. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take it on the Luxie brush that came. And I'm gonna pop it on the high points of my cheek and just kind of buff it around. It's really pretty. It's just like a really nice, subtle glow. I mean, okay, I call this subtle. It's not overly shimmery, I guess is what I want to get at. But I think it's still very wearable. Some people might be a little afraid of a color that shifts to a purpley pink like this, but I think it's very beautiful and I think it's very wearable. I would wear this easily. So I do like this brush for highlight. If you guys watch most of my videos, then you know I'm obsessed with the Collective Cosmetics highlighters, and they're very glittery. And I like a very dense brush for a very glittery highlight. So this will be perfect for those highlighters. But I think it worked really well for this Artist Couture highlighter too. So next up, I'll show you these two items and then we'll zoom in and use them. We have a set of lashes. So it's from the brand Lashaholic. These are the Instaglam false lashes and they retail for $14.99. So this is what the box looks like and these are what the lashes look like. So I will put these on when I'm done with the look. And then we have the Pure Festival palette. Super excited about this. Let me open it up. So this is what the box looks like that it comes in. And it has your shadows on the back. Oh, that's cool. So in the box, it came with some eye primer to use. So on the back it says, lock your pigment in place by coating the lid with Get a Grip eyeshadow primer. Use a brush to pack the pigment onto the skin, build and blend until you achieve your desired look. So it does say that this is a 12-piece pressed pigment palette. So there's a good chance that like the pink in this, for example, will stain. And you have some pressed glitters. So I will put the primer on to test it out. And then, so this is what the actual palette looks like. So it mimics the box that it came in. It's nice little cardboard. Very sunset, Coachella, beautiful. And then there's your shadows. So I'm very excited to use these. And then you've got, like I said, you've got two little pressed glitters over here. So I am going to obviously do a look with this palette. I saw something on Instagram that kind of inspired me, so I might draw a little inspiration from that and try to recreate something along those lines. Let's see. It's from Rebecca Seals. She did this look. So this is the look right there. I don't know if you can tell, but she basically like used tape and kind of made a little like geometric kind of shape right here with some glitter. I'm not gonna follow like the entire look, but I do like that idea of using the glitter right there. So I might try to use one of the two glitters, doing something like that. I know just like with the ABH Riviera palette, everybody on the planet is going to be using the pink shade in their looks, but I'm sorry, I want to use the pink shade. So I'm definitely going to be using the pink shade, but we'll see. I will try to play around with a fun look, something a little festival-y. But yeah, let me zoom you guys in and we'll get started. Okay, I did forget to mention that this palette retails for $36. So let me start out with the primer. I think I want to use the brighter of the two, so 24 Karat Magic, this one right here. Even though this is tacky, I am gonna lay down glitter glue too, because I don't want glitter all over my face if I can help it. And I'm gonna use kind of a thicker, flat angled brush, and I'm gonna work on doing a line from like the inner corner up to the brow bone. Okay. And then under the brow bone, and then kind of meet it so it kind of curves, follows the curve of the brow bone. Hopefully this looks good. All right, moment of truth. Dipping into the glitter with that same color and stamping it on. I'm doing this first just because I feel like this is going to drive the rest of the look. I don't know what I'm gonna want to do for the rest of the look yet. I just knew I wanted to try something like this if I was going to do a festival look. So here we go, my festival-ish look. I'm gonna kind of drag the glitter across a bit, like let it trail off, as well as make sure I bring it down to like the inner corner area. Okay, so that is the start of the look. I think I kind of want to then do the pink, like along the lash line maybe, and then drag it upward. So I'm gonna start with another liner brush, jump into a Wild Child, the hot pink shade, and I'm gonna kind of just stamp it along the lash line. All right, I think I'm just gonna leave that alone for now. I'm gonna jump into Epic, I think. Hopefully this doesn't just completely ruin everything I've just done. I'm gonna buff a little bit of that into the crease. Trying not to mess up the line I just did. Just to give the crease a little definition. I actually really like this shade. I think I might jump into Sunset. I'm curious to see how this would look. Just maybe pop a little on the lid. I'm just being very light with it. Like that. Okay. So I am gonna go back over my pink line just to make sure it's intense. And then I do feel like I need to add a little bit of fireworks just to make the colors make more sense. So I'm just gonna kind of dab a little bit of it through. So it's almost like a mixture of both colors now, but at least you get a little of that pink into the glitter. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take a pencil brush and I'm going to first just kind of buff this Epic shade, really kind of blown out under here. And I really don't want to do much to the lower lash line. I want to kind of leave it alone. So I'm gonna do a little accent with the purple shade, Gypsy. Get that on that same liner brush I was using earlier for the pink. I think I am gonna give it a spritz though, because it has a little shimmer to it. And I'm gonna add a line underneath the wing. And I will connect it to the lower lash line. I'm just not gonna go very far. I'll just very lightly come in because I am gonna put liner on. All right, that's that. So I'm gonna pop my hot pink Boots liner from ColourPop in the waterline. Some mascara. And then let's finish off with the lashes from the box. Don't like these lashes with this look. Okay, I just added a little bit of a dark liner into the upper waterline to help the lashes blend in better. That is pretty much the eye look done. So let me recreate it on the other eye and then we'll come back and finish up. All right, so this is the eye look done. I definitely am not a fan of those lashes. I would prefer definitely a more flared out lash with this particular eye look, but I also just kind of struggled getting them on. They're not really on very well right now regardless, but we are going to move on and finish this box. So the last item I have in here is a lip gloss. It's from the brand April Cosmetics. This is a holographic lip gloss and it retails for $21. So let me get this little plastic thing off and we'll try it on and finish up this look. Well, there's not much impact there. Okay. Well, it feels nice on the lips, but like it's barely even glossy and you hardly see any shimmer. Maybe I could put it on top of something darker so you guys could see it maybe. Let me try to find a lipstick I can put down first. Okay, I forgot I had this the other day when I did my My Little Pony look. It's Pinwheel from ColourPop and their My Little Pony collection, but it's a matte hot pink. All right, that has dried down, so let's top it off with the gloss. We'll start with a little center line. Yeah, it's definitely not as intense as I would want it to be. It's almost like you don't get enough on the brush. It's got some pretty sparkle in it, but I don't think I would call this a holographic gloss, and it doesn't look nearly as pretty as it does in the tube. I don't know. It's definitely pretty over the top of a lipstick, better than like just on my bare lips. I feel like on my bare lips, it didn't look that shiny or glossy, but over the liquid lipstick, it definitely gives a nice shine to it. So, I mean, it's all right. It's nothing to write home about though. So yeah, let's recap everything. We had the Luxie brush set, the Pure eyeshadow palette, Artist Couture highlight powder, Lashaholic lashes, and April lip gloss. So the overall total of this month's box was $126.99. So not bad. Definitely really fun festival-y colors. I do like pretty much everything that came in here. Like I said, this gloss, while it's not bad, it's not what I would reach for in a lip gloss. If I'm gonna wear a lip gloss, I want it to be glossy because otherwise I don't wanna wear a lip gloss. And I'm not a huge fan of the lashes. I'm gonna have to just play around with putting them on because they were a little tricky to put on for me. And I think it's just because I'm used to a more flared lash with a really rounded band. Sometimes it's hard for me to put them on my eyes because my eyes are kind of like, you know, really big and round anyways, but I'll play around with them. I don't like them with this eye look, but I will try to use them again in the future. I do like the eyeshadow palette a lot. That pink really did surprise me. And the fact that I got such an opaque wing by just kind of like patting some color on. And the primer, even though it said it was a gripping primer, didn't feel super tacky when I was putting it on the wing area. It did seem to be gripping the crease part a good bit, but I like the primer. I wouldn't mind trying it again. I'm gonna try to see if I can save it and use it again. And the glitter, you know, glitter's fun. So it's definitely a really fun kind of festival-y type of look. And you guys know I like brushes. Oh, I forgot to use these though. I totally just now realized that. My bad. I'll use them again in the future. I know I like Luxie brushes. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.